Hello, everybody. Justin Chamness here. I'm here with Hugo, just as promised, and we have a special workshop for you tonight. This is something that we are really excited about because it's become a necessity. All right. You've heard me say before that building a website was not something that you had to do. And, we used to live in a day and age where you really didn't. And I've got some pithy comebacks for homeowner leads when I'm talking to them about the website question, because sometimes we get the question from a homeowner, hey, do you have a website? And then the one that I'm probably the most famous for saying is, what do I need one of those for? My grandma has one. She's 107. Maybe I can have her put one together for me and I can get back to you. Or maybe we can just go ahead and, is this the only thing that's keeping you from doing business with me? So I'm trying to make light of the fact that I don't have a website, but really, getting a website now is even more important than ever, because like platforms like REI Reply, Swift, anything based on the go high level, and really honestly, I think across the board, it's everything that does texting for the most part, unless it's manually or mimicking manual, basically. I think everything's requiring that we do this registration stuff. Okay, I spit it out finally. There it is. And part of that is, of course, having an LLC, an EIN number, and then having a website. A lot of folks out there don't have a website. If you have not been to mine, go check mine out right now. It's realestatewholesalersclub.com. Okay. You can also go to shutupmoney.com, and check me out. And then later, we're going to tell you how to get in touch with Hugo. And Hugo's going to get into building a website for us tonight. And he's going to teach us how to do it. And he's going to teach us how to cherry pick some of the best ideas, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hugo. I love Hugo, by the way. Hugo's one of my favorite people in the whole world. And he hangs around the club here. If you're not aware, he's not in the Facebook chat or anything like that because he's not on Facebook, but he is around. So he's always helpful. And he is kind of he's become our go-to guy for website knowledge and for effective and affordable ways of doing texting when you don't have anything set up ready to go, like REI Reply, and some real awesome concepts he's brought to us. Anyway, I'm excited tonight. He's bringing this concept fresh to us, how to put a website back together for your business. And when I say a website for your business, I mean not only the About Me page, but there's an acquisitions page, for getting deals with homeowners. There's a page maybe for selling deals off. You can have pages for, other services that you may, if you're doing consulting or, maybe something else that you want to have a full array website. Okay. So, is that right? You're going to show us how to build one in 1 hour so we can take the information you're giving us and in 1 hour put it together for ourselves, right? That's what we're talking about tonight, right?
That is the goal. Yep.
Okay. Super good. All right. So where do we start, Hugo? Welcome everybody. Where do we start, Hugo?
Where do we start? First of all, we start by saying thank you, Justin. You are one of my favorite people as well. You and Claude. I am where I am thanks to Claude Diamond's teachings, with sales and everything. And then you are the one who pointed me to the necessity of technology for real estate investors, but not just for real estate investors. For business owners overall. I talk to them, and now in this digital age, we need an online presence. We can use REI Reply. Now we have Chat GPT. Chat GPT can write things for you very nicely. But what happens when people are like, oh, I like the way this guy writes, but we need to get this person on the phone, because especially when you're selling high ticket items like real estate, you need to talk to someone, and the more technology advances, the more we crave that human connection. you know, and
Isn't that true?
that
Yes.
yeah, and
Right.
that's what you have, Justin. You know, I like you because you are a real guy. I've talked to you. I always felt very supported, you know. So I'll do whatever I can to help your audience, you know, which is I just want to help people, you know.
Thank you, Hugo. Hugo, we love you around here, man. And I'm excited for you to show us this website stuff because the purpose of the website, and I think that's what you're hinting at here a little bit, is to get your prospect to humanly connect with you, the right prospect to humanly connect with
Exactly.
you as quickly as possible.
Exactly. Right. So we're doing, for example, what we're doing right now, this is video marketing. We are reaching a lot of people. Out of those people, let's say you're doing something with real estate, you're talking about subject to land contracts, all these strategies. And out of the people that are watching you, some of them might want to contact you, but they're not sure. They're like, I don't know. I don't know about Justin. What is he all about? They go to your website, they see the videos, they see the testimonials, they look at your scheduling page. They may schedule a meeting with you. And from talking to you, then they decide, you know what, I'll join his club or I'll do a real estate deal with him. So basically, the whole purpose of the technology, the website, is to get people to talk to us so that we can connect on a human to human level. That's at least that's how I see it.
Okay, so I'm not a techie kind of guy, really. I mean, I know what I know, and I know I
Mhm.
don't know what I don't know.
Right.
And sometimes what I don't know that I don't know, that's the that's even worse. So I'm concerned that I'm going to need a lot of technological skills to do what we're talking about tonight, building a website in less than an hour. Is that something that I'm going to do? I need to have taken some college level classes or anything like that, or like what?
Not whatsoever. No, everything you need is all you. What we're going to do is we're going to build a website using Google software. If you have Gmail, you can do it for free. If you have Google Workspace, like I have the business standard, which is $12 per month, you can build it as well. The difference between the free version and the paid version is that you can add your custom domain to the website with the paid version, and you can create a scheduling page, which you can add. But if you don't have that, and if you just want to create a website which has a generic URL, you can just send it to people. It doesn't.
Okay,
If you know how to create Google Docs, Google Sheets, you're good. If you know how to write
okay.
emails, you're good.
Okay, great. Well, that makes me feel better. But also knowing that what really costs money here, and I think you said it's something about $12, and is not really the website itself, because you, like you just said, you can have the website, you can build it for free. It's when you want to attach a domain to it. Like for example, my domain, and if you haven't visited mine, it's HTTPS. You don't even have to put that in. You can just do realestatewholesalersclub.com. If you want something that's fancy and pretty like that, isn't that pretty? Oh, that's pretty. You get a free course if you go there, by the way. Yeah, if you want something pretty like that, you've got to pay the $12 or whatever it is. And he's going to show us this. But if you just want to send, if you have no need for a pretty address like that, if you don't mind the ugly one they're going to give you for free, you can do all this for free tonight. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And Hugo's really great about doing this, the demo. He's going to actually share screens here in just a few moments, I believe, and really get down to the step-by-step stuff. Okay. So what I want you to know, if you're watching, and thank you, we got a good audience watching. If you've got questions, I'll be monitoring the chat across all the platforms that we're on tonight, and we are worldwide. We are we are
Nice.
worldwide Hugo tonight. All right.
Wow. And
And
well, if we're worldwide, that means not a lot of people know me. So they might be like, hey, why are we listening to this guy? So I'm just going to tell you a little quickly how I came to be here, basically. So, like I said, Justin and me have been connected through Claude Diamond. You know, he's been our mentor, showing us the gut sales system. But of course, you know, we both have different experiences. I used to be a high school teacher, high school biology teacher, and I wanted something more. I wanted to provide for my family, so I decided to learn sales. I met Claude through the internet, just YouTube marketing, contacted him. started learning. And by learning more, the opportunity came to actually work at Google. And I could tell you, oh, I'm the smartest guy. No, I'm not. What happened? How did I get into Google? It was as a contractor, not as an employee, meaning I had a contract for 2 years. I just knew the right people. If you talk to people, connect with them. There was a friend who was leaving Google, and he said, "Hey, you know what? My position is open. Would you like to apply?" And I'm like, "Oh," he called me. So I skipped the whole application process, talked directly to the hiring manager. I had zero experience in tech, except that I knew how to use the Google products to make my own online classroom for high school. So they needed help with helping the sales team in Latin America. So I spoke Spanish, so they needed somebody who spoke Spanish. And they say, we need you to help us with structuring deals, securing approvals, processing orders, all of that stuff. Did I know how to do that? No, but I knew how to be influential and let them know, don't worry, I got it. If I don't know, I'll find out. I was scared. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. But once I got there, a lot of people were very supportive. And soon I learned how to use technology to connect with people in Argentina, Colombia. I'm here in the San Francisco Bay Area. So talking to people worldwide, it was a great experience for me because I realized that that we're very different and we're very similar at the same time. We all want that human connection, and technology allows us to do this. Then
Awesome.
From Google, I worked at 66 Degrees. It's a Google partner company here in the US, helping with the renewals. So by doing this every day, I learned how to use technology to make work more efficient, faster, free up your time, be able to go out with your kids during the day, be able to connect with people, close deals quickly, And since I like doing this, I also learned how to make websites because people were asking me, hey, how do you do this? And then Justin told me, hey, you know what, maybe some real estate investors might benefit from this. I started to look into it, and then I'm like, hey, now I can make websites. I'm not the best at it, but I can tell you the secret to do a good website is pick the website you like and just copy it. Just make a copy.
Get into that. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Hugo. You got a great story that you're writing right now, man, and I'm super excited about it. Looking forward to walking this path with you. I think it's so fun and so cool that you hang out with me. Okay, let's do that if you want, man. Jump right into sharing screens if you want, and let's start out. Where would we go if let's just take me from a very the most beginner of beginners.
Definitely.
And let's go to the first place we go, and let's start building a website in an hour. Do I need to get the stopwatch out? Is that what we
Sure. If you want to get it out.
I get the old stopwatch out sometimes, put an hour on it.
Okay, so let me see. So I'll try to do it in under an hour. But I'm going to try to explain as many things as possible. And you're recording this, right, Justin?
Yes, this is actually going out on YouTube and several other platforms. So we have it definitely for if you want to watch the replay or capture the replay or whatever, you most certainly can.
Okay, awesome. And for the audience, if you guys have any questions, I think I'm new to this, by the way. So I don't know how it works. So they're going to put it on the chat. How does that work?
Yeah, I've got access to the chat here. So if anybody across any platform, whatever you're watching, you got a question for Hugo or myself, likely Hugo, then just put it in the comments there where you're watching, and it'll pop up here, and I'll let Hugo know we've got a question. Does that sound good, everybody? I'm watching out for you, so let us know you're there. If you're watching, put it in the comments, and then any questions you have too. Thank you.
Perfect. So before I get started, anybody have any questions about anything? Anything you guys would like me to focus on?
See anything? Not yet. I don't see anybody with anything yet here, Hugo.
Okay, cool. So first of all, let's talk about, you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So right now we're looking at Justin's, justinchamnes.com website. Okay, so before we even build a website, we have to think about the purpose of the website. Now, you could make the website as complicated as you want, as pretty as you want, but in the end, at least for me, and for business, I believe that a website is a way to connect with people. It would be like your place, like you have a place that you invite friends over. Hey, you want some drinks? We have some food here. So you want to make the website a place where people can come in. They're welcome. They get information, and it makes it easy for them to connect with you. That's what we want. We do. Although I would love to tell my whole story, life story on a website, we want to make it short so that people can just can see the website and say, what, this is what I'm looking for, because people have problems, we have solutions. So we want to show them the solution, and then they can connect with us. So right here, we have Justin Chapman's website. I love it, basically. Learn to take over house payments. Very simple. If I want to learn to take over house payments, I'll go here. We have contact information. We even have a video here. Let's see if we can play it. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'm saying that you can put
350 students worldwide.
Right. We even have the inter-student password here. So Justin has a private website. Here's where you log in. Also, ask Justin about coaching. If I click on this, we go directly to Justin's scheduling page. What else? What else? And we have testimonials of lots of students. We have lots of videos. I love it. It's you could say it's simple, but at the same time, it gives us a lot of information. So we can create websites using Wix, I think WordPress. There's other Kajabi. There's other platforms that we can use. But I'm going to focus on using Google Sites because it's a software that it's free for anybody who has Gmail. And it's also included if you have Google Workspace. So, but what can you do? Can you make a website just like this in Google Workspace? Before I show you how to do it, let me show you what you can do. So here with Google Workspace, here's a spreadsheet, and here is a website. I try to replicate Justin's website. Oh, no, this is Claudes. Let's see. So this is a website I created to replicate Justin's website. Let's say I want a website just like Justin. Here it is.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that looks pretty close to it. Yeah.
Right. So I have put pretty much the same picture, just as different colors. Let me see. It has the video. Can we play it?
Bank-owned REO MLS.
Right. If you have videos in YouTube, you can put it in your website. Ask Justin about coaching. Now, scheduling page. It has my scheduling page. If it was Justin's, he would have his. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can do that.
That's awesome.
Let me see what else. Where is it?
So he's just showing us what you can do. Like you can just. He's just kind of giving you an example as if.
Right. This is just to say to show you that you can do this, and you can make it. You can choose the website that you like. You're like, I really like this website. Can I make a copy of it? Can I create it? Yes, you can. Right. And you have to think about your audience. This to me is simple. I learn about Justin. I can schedule with him. Now you can subscribe to his monthly coaching club. Now he doesn't have this because people are already they can already log in. But what I was able to do is actually include credit card payments. Let me see if I click on it. For PayPal, because I have the PayPal merchant account, you can have people actually subscribe to the monthly coaching club, right? And I put 600 here.
Yeah,
it's just
cool.
a number, right?
Yeah,
so
that's great.
It'll be,
I'll take it.
It'll be $100 a month, 500 to set it up. So 600 for the first month, 100 for every month after, right? So if you have a subscription service, you can put it on your website. If people are not ready, they can always meet with you, and then you send them back to your website so they can sign in. They can check out with PayPal or credit card.
So,
right.
So to recap just briefly here, in other words, instead of just telling people, hey, use these words, use this picture, do this in this way. What you're suggesting is we go find, like, if I want a website that finds that motivated sellers or that talks to motivated sellers and captures their information, I'm going to go find one that I like because there's a lot out there.
Yes.
And then I'm going to basically use that as my template. And then you're going to show me how to copy that tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Basically copy it with my signature on it, my
with your
stuff.
signature, you can add other things. You're using other people's websites as inspiration.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So it's not cheating. No.
Not cheating. And even, in art school, when you learn how to paint or draw, the way they teach you is they ask you to copy master painting. So you can copy the Mona Lisa just to learn how the artist did it. And then that's how you get the skills, right? So I say, you know what, Justin is a very successful guy. Might as well use his website. That's what I would do.
Might as well imitate me, yeah, and until you make more money than me, and then you irritate me. So if you imitate me till you irritate me.
And as you can see with Justin, it's a lot of videos. He uses a lot of videos. Now, I did not put all the videos here, but I did include some here. So
some middle ground with that.
So as long as any videos on YouTube, you can include it in your website. And you can also, if you have actually you can have your own YouTube channel just with a regular Gmail. And that's it. That's the website right here for Justin. So I'm going to show you guys also Claude Diamond's website, just so we see a different, because Claude Diamond is also very, very successful.
Yeah, Claude uses a different system too, but you can duplicate his as well, right?
Well, I'm going to show you guys what I did with this one, right? So first, I'm going to show you guys what he has and see what we can do, and it's not the same, but it's very approximate. Okay, so let me see. So we have Claude Diamond. He has all these social media buttons here. That if you click on them, you can go to his Facebook and all that stuff. So he also has, of course, the YouTube video.
Tell you the truth or lie to you?
We want him to lie to us, right, Justin?
No, lie to me, baby.
Right. So Claude has this video, an introduction, then an about me page, then a book me page where he actually has his scheduling page right on the website. With Justin's, we had to click on a button to go to another page to subscribe, to schedule with him. Then also Claude also has products and services that you can buy right from the website. Let's see what else. If you could scroll down, he has testimonials. Some of them are written, some of them have a link to a video. And down here, he has a Q&A section and a gallery. Okay. Now, let's see if I was able to duplicate this. So this is the website that I made, trying to duplicate Claude's. So it has the money banner up here. It has Claude's picture.
Wow. I mean, I can't tell the difference.
Well, that means that they did a good job. So here we have the video, of course.
Do you want me to tell you the truth or lie to you?
Has the same one. Right here, down here says, click here for a free gut sales training book, mind map section. Can you also include other links to another page? Yes, you can. Go here. You can schedule 15 minutes with Claude. It takes you to another page where you can schedule with him. Of course, this is mine because, I don't have a scheduling page, so I had to use mine. Also, click here for free resources. You can use other services like ConvertKit to where you can capture people's name and email address, and you can send them some other free stuff, right? But I'm going to keep it just Google stuff. But I just want to say that you can include ConvertKit, email marketing software as well. Let me see. We go back. Now for the social media, you can put the pictures here and you can actually connect to Facebook as well. And I only did it for this too, because I did not want to do it for the rest of them. So I just put the pictures here. You can also have the booking page right on the page right here. So let's say I want to meet with Claude on July 25th, which is my birthday. Just click on that, and here it gives me all the other available time frames.
Yeah.
I want to meet at 1 p.m. I can fill everything out right here without leaving the page. So if you don't want people to click and go to another page, I say make it easy for your viewers to stay on your page and to just make it easy for people to contact you, basically.
Good
Now,
idea.
products and services. Let me see. Products and services. Right here we have this product, the Claudes Work. Buy for $3,500. Now with I tried to do this with PayPal. They have a checkout section, but it only works with other websites like Wix, Squarespace, and all that. So I was like, oh, what do? Do I give up or do I go around this? So, Hugo, he likes to go around things and likes to find solutions. So what I did is I create a donate section. So here's just like a donation, right? But it's actually you're charging for this. So people can come here, they can buy with PayPal or they can buy with a credit card. And you can set it up so that when people buy, you can put a URL that will take them to the product that they just purchased. Let's see.
Yeah, it's an
What else?
amazing world we live in.
Oh yeah.
So really, what you're showing us here is that really anything we want to accomplish with these websites, whatever design a website you want or that you finally decide upon, you pick something that you like somebody else has. You're like, hey, I want something like that. Okay, great. Whatever it is, you can pretty much include that on yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. And what I will show you guys about this, you can create donate buttons with exactly the amount of money that you want, or you could do one where there's no set amount. People, they just choose, right? But of course, if you're asking for $9.95, they can just press $9.95 and then they can purchase it, or they can donate $9.95 monthly or once a year. They can choose that with a donate button from PayPal. And I tried it. I donated $1 for myself, and it totally works. I use my credit card, and also it sent me to a URL of this folder that I have on my drive. So basically, you can sell access to your digital material as well.
This is handy for folks that are wanting to do consulting.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a lot of folks out there that are wanting to do consulting. And that can be coaching, that can be consulting, lease purchase, homeowners, can be a number of things. But yeah, this is huge. This is something you can include. So if you want to, maybe you don't have a need for it now, just keep it back in the back of your mind. You may want to include this in your website someday.
Yes, and also that's one of the reasons I recommend Google Workspace Business Standard, because you get 2 terabytes of storage for that service. 2 terabytes of storage, you get 15 gigabytes of storage in your free Gmail. So if you think about, for those of you guys who, because I didn't know what a gigabyte or terabyte was. So think of a gigabyte as $1. So basically, free Gmail gives you $15 of memory. Google Workspace gives you $2,000 of memory, meaning you can put lots of videos, lots of files. You can sell those files right from your website. People can click on the donate button, and then they will get access to the links that you give them automatically. So that's a good way to have, recurring revenue, some passive income. Let's see what else. And I'm going to go a little faster. We have some testimonials as well. You can, of course, you can put videos here. Yeah, you guys get it. You can put
Yeah,
videos.
my agency was a boy. I mean, we were seeing each other for a while, but their reporting wasn't great.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Should we keep it simple with a guts system? I say yes. Claude,
Okay, so you guys get it. Basically, we can put YouTube videos. And I'm sorry, I do not control the ads. So, or you could put other testimonials, or you can also do Q&A. For example, this one, how do I get your free success book? You can do drop-down sections right here where you have the answers.
Oh, that's nice. Because I'm really a firm believer in including frequently asked questions in your website, especially if you're going to have one for buyers or sellers. It's really helpful to have some of that frequently asked question stuff already answered before you have to talk to somebody. Kind of cool.
Definitely. All right. So right now I'm gonna, and I'm gonna go fast just because of time, and also it's being recorded so you can use it. So basically, you can pick any website you like. Try to replicate it as much as possible. If there's something you don't like, you don't have to include it, but I suggest you include videos, especially of you talking, because people will see that you're a real person. If you have testimonials, it's better to have videos because people will see, hey, real people are saying great things about Justin. Have a scheduling page right on this so that people don't have to click away because, people get distracted. So they click here, they schedule with you. And if you're selling any products or services, you can use the donate button from PayPal. Or I'm still finding more. So if I learn more about how to include a checkout page, I'll make a video about it, share it with you guys. All right. So before we start building our website, any questions? Let's see.
I don't see any questions, but we have a good audience watching, Hugo.
All right. Awesome.
Yep.
All right. So how do we create one of these? We're going to create one. So the majority, I'm guessing the majority of the audience is in real estate, right? So let's say we're going to create a page, a website for real estate investors to attract real estate sellers. Or at least when we talk to them, we can send them to this page so they can see what we do and stuff. Okay. So the first thing we do, how do we start doing this? We can go to our Drive. You can do it in different ways, but I'm just going to go here to this section where it says Google Apps. I'm going to go to Drive. And right here in Drive, we have, is basically your digital warehouse. You have all this stuff. We're going to go to New, More, Sites. There. Right now, just like when you create a Google Sheet or a Google Doc, we just created a website. This is a very simple website. It doesn't have anything. It's not even published. So what we're going to do is, the first thing is, you see your page title. I like to create a title that makes the viewer wanna read more. So I would say something like this: do you want to sell your home fast?
So what I like to do too, Hugo, and maybe you can talk about this just maybe for a minute, is I like to take AI and use it to my benefit. So I would go to Chat GPT or something like that. And then I would ask it, I would say, just type in there something like, I write a hero statement for a creative real estate investor website that is looking to acquire properties from motivated homeowners, and then let it create maybe a few ideas for you. Okay. So in other words, you can take the idea that you steal from somebody else's website and run it through Chat GPT and make it your own that way. All right. I'm just going to throw that out there as a hint, everybody. You probably already know that, but Hugo's going to demonstrate right here. Yep. Write a hero section for a website, and then you could describe the website, whatever it is, for a real estate investor looking to acquire properties from motivated homeowners, or you might be developing a tenant buyer website. So, you might put something different, or maybe a cash buyer website, or maybe So, instead of having to invent every word yourself, rely on the technology that's available to you today. Go ahead and program that in there like that, hit enter, let it spit out an answer or two or three, ask it for two or three. And yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. I don't think you probably have to demonstrate it for us, Hugo, if you don't want to. I mean, I think.
No, I do, because actually that is how I've been doing websites, because I'm not a copywriter. So, but I know how to edit.
Right. I'm not either. Yeah. That's a great point, man. Thanks for saying that.
So, so if you feel, oh man, what do I do? Just put, and I was just going fast due to time, but I think it's very important. Use Chat GPT. Makes the world easier, at least to get started. Okay, because then you can go ahead and change things around instead of just coming, making everything from scratch. So what I would do is just write a hero section for a website that focuses on selling, on buying homes from sellers who are going through foreclosure or something like that. As you can see, I can spell, and I used to be a high school teacher. What? It gets me.
That's all right. Yeah, it knows what you mean there. Welcome to Home Rescuer.
Welcome to Home Rescue.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe hero section. Maybe that's not the headline, but yeah, you get the point. Now here's your entire first page. Your first, not your, maybe this is your second section, entire second section's contents.
I think yes. So yeah. But before that, let me see, because I like it. Let me see. Don't let foreclosure destroy your dreams. Blah blah blah.
Maybe the hero statement is the welcome to Home Rescuer.
Welcome to Home Rescue, right? Or we could say write 5 headlines for this website. Let's see what happens.
Okay, great. While you're typing it in there, I'm going to ask this question. Somebody in the chat wants to know, will this work with the website on REI Reply? And I'm not sure what they're referring to. Are you talking about, will this Chat GPT stuff work with it? Yes. If you're talking about, will what he's talking about tonight work with the website on REI Reply? I'm going to tell you that it's basically the same identical process. So if you want to learn how to do the REI Reply websites, you can watch what Hugo's about to do with this one here, and you'll learn a whole bunch. All right. That's all I'm going to say about that.
All right. Yeah, for REI Reply, I haven't delved into their website, so I wouldn't know.
I think they may be even using Google. I think it might even be the same platform. I'm not sure.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying that, like, if you're wanting to learn one, you'll learn both at the same time, practically. So, so maybe it is the same. I don't know. Does anybody in the chat know? Is the REI Reply websites the same exact? Are they using the Google, the Gmail stuff, or maybe not? I'm sorry, Hugo. You just pounded out 5 awesome headlines for our website.
No, I'm curious about the REI Reply. So if you guys have the website, can you guys put it in the chat, and we can find it, and we'll take a look at it. See if we can, I don't know, maybe we can recreate it here. But I found a headline that I like. Facing foreclosure, Home Rescuer provides a stress-free solution for selling your home. Okay.
I like that too. I like that a lot. That's real good. Real good. So let's rock with that one. Now you're just going to copy and paste it right over to the website.
Copy and paste it. Now it does not have the same font and everything like that. So then you got to change it. And I like Times New Roman numeral. So let me make it.
I like Monato, Roboto Mono. That's my favorite.
Sounds like
Roboto Mono.
Then let's do it. This is Justin's place. I'm a guest here. So
I'm a child of the 1980s. Yeah, see.
Was it Lato?
No. It's Roboto Mono down there.
Roboto Mono.
Boom, there it is. Yeah.
My
There
goodness,
you go. No.
almost had it.
Well.
You like a
all right.
normal, medium, semi-bold?
Dude, bold. We gotta go bold. There we go.
Okay.
That's good. Semi-bold's
Basic
perfect.
foreclosure.
Yeah, isn't that nice and blocky? See, it's real clear, easy to read. That's why I like it, you know.
All
Boom.
right.
See, he's making it pretty. Wow. Changes everything. You know, here's a question for you, Hugo. Is this going to look good on people's mobile? Because I hear that 95% of everybody is looking at everything on mobile now, right? So
You
is
know
this
what?
going to look like crap on mobile, or is this going to look great on mobile? What's this going to be like? Or, you know,
So
tell me.
far, it looks good on mobile. You know, it's just that
Great.
whatever is horizontal, it just becomes vertical.
Right.
But I've done stuff on website, like my website. I done it in when I see it on my phone, it still looks good. I mean, to me, it's more like, does it do the job? You know, does it get the job
Right.
done?
Yeah.
But it's
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you mean. But yeah, I think it looked good too. Yeah. I agree.
here. So facing foreclosure, Home Rescue provides stress-free solution for selling your home. All right. So let's see if I can make this simple. All right, cool. So now what we need is some image on the background. So you could definitely, let me see, upload an image. You can upload it. You can, let me see. You can find images here.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in house.jpg or house.png or something. I'm going to find a picture of a house and I'm going to download that to my computer and I'm going to use that. That's what I'm going to do if you're me.
Yeah, but before you do that, Justin, you can download it to your computer and upload it. But why go through all that when you can go directly to Google, not even download it to your computer? So you're gonna go select,
Oh, okay.
and we go to let me see, search. And what are we looking
Wow.
for?
Whoa, I didn't even know that was there. Okay, cool. That's really cool.
So now we have all this.
Yeah. So it's like I've got Google library in my library.
Exactly. You don't even
That's
need
way
to
cool.
download anything. Right.
So just
now I'm
find,
looking
yeah, I
for
like
a-
that. I like that gray one over there, the gray house. I like not that one. Slide up there a little bit, or down there, whichever way. It was like a normal house right there. So,
this one.
yeah, that'll work.
You see, this one could be an one way. No, it has to be one that you really like, Justin. Which
Let's
one
do
is
a
it?
pretty house. That one in the middle there is pretty.
Let me see.
Right
This one?
there. Yeah, that looks pretty.
All right. So
I like pretty houses in foreclosure.
basic foreclosure. There
Pre-foreclosure.
we go. So now we
All
can leave
right.
it like that,
Yeah.
or we can choose header type and we can make it a cover. So when people see the website, they see this whole thing.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool too. So whatever I like.
Exactly. Whatever you
So
like.
a good deal bit of this is fiddling around. Is that fair to
Exactly.
say? Just fiddling around till I like it.
Definitely.
So a little bit of patience and a little bit of creativity here goes a long way, right?
Mm-hmm. And right now, it has taken us what, like 5 minutes to do this because we're finding the right words, the right picture. But technically, this would have taken us 20 seconds. Just put whichever picture, whatever words.
Right.
The technical part is just boom, boom, put it there.
Right.
But the artistic part is, that's what takes a while. If
Now
you don't mind,
you got words and stuff too. So you're gonna remember Chat GPT just produced all kinds of second section wording and everything. And so you're gonna show us that too, right?
exactly, yes. So
Okay.
the first thing, this is the first thing that your viewers see, right? So facing foreclosure, home. Now the picture on the background, it's kind of like competing against the words. So if you go here to the right, to the bottom right, remove readability adjustment. I mean, you could make it a little darker if you want to. Or let me see, or you could change this. Mm. I said we could make it another color that will pop,
Yeah, like bright yellow.
bright yellow.
I
Oh,
bright,
like it. There
I
we
like
go.
bright colors. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay, cool. Now we got bright colors, facing foreclosure, home rescue. Okay, nice. So before we go on, let's publish it. We're gonna make it live. So I go up here to where it says publish. And it's gonna ask us, what do we want to name it? And I'm gonna name it, what do you think, Justin? What should we name it?
Seller site. I mean, is anybody going to know this but me or?
No, unless they have the link. I mean,
Okay.
but this is just for educational
Okay.
purposes.
Oh, okay. So seller site wouldn't be offensive to anybody. So that'll work. Okay.
All right. So we publish it. Now that we publish it, I go ahead and grab this link. Oh, but before I do that, very important, we go to share. And in the share, we're going to make publish site public. Because since I have Google Workspace, if I don't make it public, only people within my organization can see it. So
Okay.
if you have, even with Google Workspace, let's say you have a subscription website, you can make it so only paying customers can see that website with all the resources. But this one, we're going to make it public.
Got it.
So publish it. All right.
Does anybody want to pop in here in the Zoom room? You're welcome to. It's zoomjustin.com. If you want to hop in here and ask a question live, Hugo would be more than happy to demonstrate for you as well. Live right here in front of everybody. If you want to hop in zoomjustin.com, zoomjustin.com.
Right.
In fact,
So
if you wanted to put a
great.
link, if you wanted to put zoomjustin.com as a link on your website so you never forget how to get here, you could totally do that, couldn't you?
Right, just so here's our website, basically. That's all there is. Right? I put it on the incognito site, meaning that I'm not logged in. So anybody who has this sites.google.com/melarainvesting.com/seller site home will be able to see it.
Okay, so that's and this is free. You haven't paid any money for anything tonight. And that's the ugly domain that you have and it's not that ugly, but it's not pretty like realestatewholesalerclub.com. Like mine is pretty, but
it's long. So if people are like, I mean,
but if I want to upgrade, this is where the money, I start paying a little bit of money to get a pretty one. That's where the money starts, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And let me see, just to demonstrate.
Now I can buy a domain that's pretty right here from Google too, right? So I don't have to go.
So here we go. Here's my domain, melarainvesting.com. Melara is my last name, investing.com. I also have hugomelara.com. But when it comes to websites, see Google Workspace, sites, we go down here to custom URL. Let's say we use the other site. We can use the long URL and connect it to one of your custom domains. For example, have this website, mine is connected to melarainvesting.com. So when I click on it, you go directly to my website, basically. But you can only do it if you have a paid Workspace account. Right. Learn how to use technology.
And that's like what, you $12 a month or something, I think. Is
$12 a month. Yep.
Yeah. And so we would get that Workspace account if we wanted one by just going to Google and Googling Google Workspace and then opening an account with our Gmail or whatever. Is that correct?
Yeah. First, you will need to have a domain because Google Workspace is only for domains, for organizations, basically. It's a business Gmail.
Okay.
So you need to get a domain and then open a Google Workspace account for that domain.
Okay. So how do I get a domain?
Oh, like you asked. We just go to let's see, Google, or was it domains? Domains.google. I buy it at Google. You could buy it at GoDaddy, but I buy it at Google because it connects automatically to your Google Workspace. So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking, keep it all under one provider that makes like for connections and all that so much more simple. And
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
I had mine through GoDaddy. So what I had to do is migrate my domain to Google. So it was there were all these steps I had to do, which was a real pain. With this one, you don't have to. So let's say I want a domain to say justinandhugo.com. Let's see if we have it. Let's see if it's available, right? So because a domain is basically a digital address. So justinandhugo.com, unavailable. Oh, somebody else.
I wonder who those dudes are
Right.
that already own our domain, bro.
I know. Well, justinhugo.com, justinhugo.net is available. Just
Yeah. I don't know. J.
Yeah.
Space. That's pretty cool.
right. Or maybe see Justin /
JH.tech.
Oh, this one is available. So Justin / Hugo.com.
Hugo. Yeah.
It's $12 per year. So if you guys don't have that, you can save some money, spend $12 per year.
So Hugo, what if I have a domain that I find that I want, and it's get this. I've got a buddy that's in the coaching club. He might even be watching tonight. He's gonna know I'm talking about him.
Right.
But he owns the domain name itakeoverhousepayments.com, which is like, you'd think if anybody in the world owned that one, it would be me. He's got it. And that's a great domain name for homeowners. So like if you would send a motivated homeowner, okay. But what if we have a second domain that's like, tenant2owner.com, and that's for selling off deals to tenant buyers. Can we integrate two domains into this stuff, or are we just limited to the one?
You can open your Google Workspace account with one domain, and then you can add as many domains as you want to. Just connect it to your Workspace account. And if you guys don't know how, you need help, just contact me. I'll help you guys do it.
Okay, great. And so I can have one domain going to one page. So the seller domain going to the seller page, and the buyer domain going to the buyer page.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, great. Just double checking.
So we have itakeoverhousepayments.com is not available, but you could get a .org.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because my buddy, you know who you are, dude. I'm I'm jelly. Totally jelly, because you got the hottest domain in my world, man.
However, itakeoverhousepayment.com is available.
Hey, it ain't the same, bro. It just ain't the same. I mean, my t-shirt says I take over house payments. I need the .com. All right.
Yes, there's a way to sell. I guess you guys are gonna have to talk.
That's the thing, you got to play around with these domains until you find one that you're cool with, So it's again a bit of creativity, looking around.
So, Piggy, with your questions, can you add different domains? Yes, I have melarainvesting.com. That's for one website. I have hugomelara.com, and that one is connected to a fitness fat loss journey that I'm doing, So I connected that one. So I created this other website, with
that's great.
has to do with working out.
Oh, what is that?
This is the Puma machine, right? And I say what I do. And here's my
something from a horror movie.
torture machine. And here's the playlist where I talk about fitness and stuff. So you can connect.
Great. That's a great looking site, man.
Oh, thank you. And I try to keep them as simple as possible. All right.
Yes, absolutely. Simple's best. I find that.
Continuing on, right? We have our banner. This is our banner facing foreclosure. We were kind of talking to our target audience. Now, the next thing we want to do is, let me see. Let me go back to Chat GPT. Let's include this on the next section. I'm just going to
So we're just going to go back to Chat GPT and steal all of that great content that it wrote for us in a matter of seconds.
Yep.
And with Chat GPT, you're going to use it to build the second section here underneath.
One thing I want to say, Chat GPT, if there's a word that sounds great, but you feel, you know what, I don't really talk like that, just switch it around to something that you feel that sounds more like you.
Right.
You know?
Right. Right.
So,
So, you know, make sure you put a bruh or a bro or a bra or a something like that.
yeah, exactly. Something like that, right?
So it makes it sound more like how you actually talk. You know what I mean, bro?
Right.
Bra.
So we
That's
go here to the
hilarious.
right where it says text box. We click on text box. Now creates a box where you can put text. I just paste what was on Chat GPT, highlight it. I'm going to make it darker because we want to see it. And I'm going to make it larger. Or maybe not that large.
Wow, that's great. Look at that.
And it's robot already.
And ain't nobody on the planet gonna have one just like this.
Nope.
Totally unique to you, everybody. Totally
Exactly.
unique to you. What a blessing.
So now you have this right here. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, basically. Let's assume everything is great. We're like, oh, okay, nice. Now we want to do a call to action. We want to ask the reader to contact us or schedule with us.
Yeah,
So
so that
we're gonna-
last paragraph says contact us today. So how are they going to?
Schedule consultation.
Yeah.
So here on the right, we go to buttons. We're going to create a button. The name is, once they click on this, they can schedule with us. So click here, schedule a meeting. And of course, play around with this. And then it asks you for a link. So I'm going to go to my calendar. Here in my calendar, I go to my scheduling page, and I'm going to copy this. I paste the link right here, insert. I can make it larger, or I can move it around, put it down here.
Nice.
And now I'm going to publish it. Once you publish it, now this will be included. So let's see. Let me go to the view published site. Facing foreclosure, go down. Welcome to Home Rescuer. I'm totally sold. I wanna meet with Hugo. So let me click on this, and it will take me to Hugo's scheduling page.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, and that scheduling page updates your Google Calendar, and you can get notifications and reminders and all that sent to your phone and to your email and all that, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So let's say I schedule with Hugo, right? I will get a reminder, and you can set it up however you want, to remind people every 30 minutes before the meeting, a day before, something like that. It would also remind you as well.
And really, all of this is free, really, up until the domain.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, this is not free. You have to get.
Oh, okay, this is part of the workspace.
This is part of the workspace. Yeah, that's what I like. The workspace gives you the terabytes, the amount of storage, and the ability to do the scheduling page and include your custom domain. Those are the main three things.
Okay, great. Now, can I block off times I don't want to work?
Yes. Let me see. If you go here or your scheduling page. So Monday, let's say you don't want to work in the morning, so you just erase it. And if you see here on Monday, you don't work. Actually, let me get rid of all this. You start working at 1 p.m.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
And right here it says 1 p.m. for me, but it would say 3 p.m. for you, Justin, because you're Central Time. So when you look at my scheduling page, you're gonna see it based on your time zone. So
okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that's great.
All right. But then you know what? I'm the type of person who's like, I don't want to click on something, I'm too lazy. So I'm gonna make it easy for you guys. So I'm gonna go and embed my scheduling page. So let me go back to this. I'm going to share. Let me see, what was it? Website embed. Let me see, online booking page. I'm going to copy this whole code right here. And you don't have to know what this is at all. All you have to do is just copy it. Paste it here. And insert. And now you just inserted your calendar.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
There it is.
lo and behold, there it is. They won't have to click a button now. It's all right there.
Exactly. To make it easier on people. And actually, I just started doing this. So I'm just going to keep it like that because so people don't have to leave. So let me publish it. Let me see if you publish site. So now we have a decent looking site. People come in here. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, closure.
This is a nice little page coming together for pre-foreclosure work. And I'm so glad, Hugo. Let me say thank you so much for choosing to demonstrate this with the pre-foreclosure concept, because it's huge right now. We've been talking about it a lot on Wednesday nights. I'm giving away a free course at realestatewholesalersclub.com to prepare folks for working with pre-foreclosures and other things. So this is great. We all probably need to go build a pre-foreclosure site just like this one, just because this is a big part of what's coming up the pike for us.
Definitely. And one thing that I can say is that with pre-foreclosure, right? You guys are experts at this. I know more about the technology. But let's say I was going through foreclosure, right? Who do I work with? I want to know, I want to feel good about working with you. And how do I gain that trust? Maybe I go to a website, maybe I see a video from you, maybe I schedule with you. So I'm going through some tough times. You're making it easy for me to ask for help and gain trust, and that's the purpose of the website, basically, just to people connect.
Yeah, that's great. It's super good.
All right, so here we have the scheduling page. They can schedule for Thursday, which is tomorrow. Wednesday is gone. There's nothing left on Wednesday. But let's say I don't want to schedule tomorrow. I want to schedule on the 27th. I can just click on here, and it changes to July 27th, and then I can choose whichever time slot works best for me. All right, and then let me see what else can I do. Video, right? We want to include a video, and you can choose whichever. I'm just going to choose this one. I'm going to click the share button. So right here, I get the link. Just copy. All you're doing is copy and pasting with Google Sites, basically. I go to YouTube here. Paste the link. And this could be another video specially made for people going through foreclosure, explaining that you understand the situation and how you can help, basically. And we can put it all the way at the top here. Right there. Publish it. We go to the publish page, publish site. Now we have our banner. We have our video here.
Real estate investors in wholesaling and tons.
So it works. We let the
Nice.
people know what we do.
Nice.
Ask them to schedule with us, or they can schedule right here.
Everybody's going to go jack my video now.
You know what? If you guys are going to copy something, might as well copy from the best.
Oh my goodness. Stop. Yeah.
We're not going to be, we're not getting judged. You're not being graded on perfection. You're being graded on results. Okay. If you're making money, that's it. You guys don't have to be super creative.
These sites look fine. Yeah. They look good.
It does the job, right? Could it be better? Could it have more things? Yeah, it could.
Well, I don't really know. I mean, what's better? More complicated, more distracting. I think most things that are successful are super duper simple. And this is not, you wouldn't say this is simple. This is very nice, but it's not complicated. That's the
Nice.
best part. Not complicated for you to build or for the user to use either. That's cool.
You can build this in 5 minutes. The thing that takes the longest is choosing the videos, the pictures, the wording of all this stuff. It's the creative part that takes
Right.
takes a while.
Going to Chat GPT and asking it what you wanted to. Yeah.
Exactly. You can show it to
Right.
people. People are like, I don't like this. Now, if for paid sites like Wix or I don't really use them, so I don't. All I can say is that they probably have some pop-up stuff. You can add social media, and I mean, I could show you how to add social media here, but it's very simple. You just add a picture, and then just include a link, and that's it, basically.
I'm kind of a website builder nut in the sense that, like, I've probably subscribed to most website builder programs out there in my life, trying to learn how this works, that works, get this and that service or this or whatever. And man, I'm my experience is a lot of them work just like what you showed us tonight, except much more expensive.
Yeah,
Like this is like free.
Because they are counting on people thinking that you need to be super fancy with all this stuff.
Right.
You don't need to be fancy. You just need to be effective. That's it. Does it get the job done?
That's awesome.
Great. Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to move on to other paid subscription and you like it, go ahead. I say do what works for you. If you're like, oh no, my brand doesn't want to do it on Google, it's free, it will make me look bad, then don't do it. This is if you were like, you know what, I want to save money and I want to make an effective website, then I can do it like this.
I don't think anybody's going to care. I mean, really, it looks good. I mean, how can you literally, when you showed me Claude's actual website and then you showed me your copy of Claude's, I couldn't honestly tell the difference, really. I mean, it looked the same.
Actually, let me see if I can find it.
So, I mean, great. It's a great program if you can duplicate it that well. I mean, for free too. Now, see, that's the thing. Is this the real one or is this the fake one? See, I don't know.
That's mine.
This is yours? Okay, see,
Yeah.
it's mind blowing. So, I mean,
And I can show you what is the main differences. The main differences is that Claude here has you can click on testimonials here and it will take you down to testimonials.
okay, got you.
Mine, you have to scroll down,
All right, big deal.
That's
Not a
why
big
I say don't make it too long, just
Right.
don't.
That's
products-
cool. That's really cool. This is a great case in point because I know Claude pays money for this, and I know he pays more than $12 a month for this.
Mhm.
And this has a scheduler and all that too, but he's paying considerably more than $12 a month.
And I learned
He's
from
not
Claude,
paying hundreds and hundreds or nothing like that, but it's not $12 a month, and it's you can't tell the difference, y'all. And I'm not trying to say anything about Claude's website. It's great. I'm just saying Hugo just duplicated the crap out of it right here, and I can't tell the difference.
So one thing I did learn from Claude is to have a scheduling page right here. And that's what Book Like a Boss did. He gave you a scheduling page. And then I was like, can you do that with Google as well? And there you go. You can do the same thing. And it works the same.
My goodness. That's crazy.
Right? Can you sell your stuff?
Yeah,
You can
it's
definitely sell it.
crazy.
You can add buttons. You can include
My
videos,
goodness.
all of that. The last thing, which I'm not going to do because it's just add your contact information on the bottom. It's just phone number or
we call it the footer, right? Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking about, the
exactly.
footer?
it's very simple. Just add like a regular thing, a regular text, and just add the information. And right here, I think we built that website in under an hour. Because that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, really. I mean, you can build if you're like, hey, just sign up for REI Reply. I gotta have a website. I don't have a website. Great. What do you got? 10 minutes? Get a website. Okay. It's not really gonna be that complicated. After you do the first one, you know what? Hey, I'm just gonna throw this out there, everybody. After you do your first web page, what if you kind of like it? Like, what if it's kind of like putting a puzzle together or playing a board game, or what if it's like maybe doing some kind of artistic outlet for your creativity a little. What if it's kind of fun in a way and you started with one page and you're like, hey, that wasn't too bad. I kind of liked it. And then you built a page for your buyers, your cash buyers, and then you built a page for tenant buyers, and then you built a page for private lenders, and then oh my goodness, you're in business. What are you, a full-fledged business person now? What are you have full-time real estate investor? You got all these awesome pages. Yeah. You know what? You got a page for JV partners. What do you want to be in a co-wholesale business? What if you had I've got one. Yes, I do. So, the sky's the limit, everybody. And I'm going to say it again, piddling around in here and just using a little creativity and a little patience, it goes a real long way. And it'll make you look good. It'll make you look good. You don't have to be artistic to look good with this. And Hugo's really shown us that tonight. It's not that Hugo's not good. Hugo's very good, but my point is that he's really shown us that anybody can drag and drop this stuff. You can copy copy and paste stuff, right? You can use Chat GPT, right? I mean,
yeah. And one last thing is, you guys might be thinking, but this is only one page. You just go up here to pages, and you can add as many pages as you want.
Oh my
new
goodness.
Page.
And does it create a menu for me?
Menu. It up here. Let me see.
Yeah. Oh, I see it right there. Yeah.
Right. For example, here on mine, we have the tools section up here.
Oh, right there. Yeah, right in the top right-hand corner.
Right. Yeah. And here people can find what is the hardware that you can use, the software, my contact information down here.
Great.
Video resources. This is a playlist of technology for real estate investors and business owners. You just click on that. And basically, this is all the technology. If let's say you want to create video courses, you can also do that. Just create videos on YouTube and you don't have to publish them, just make them unlisted and put it on your private website if you want to, or you can make them public. All
Great.
Right. And so I guess I could be here adding more stuff, but these are the basics. This is the basics of creating a website.
And people can get in there and explore a little bit. And like he said, to begin with, the first thing you want to do is find you a website that you make a decision. Hey, I want to do a seller website for sellers.
Mm-hmm.
If I got a seller lead and they want to know, do I have a website? Where do I send them? Okay, well, all you got to do is find you one you like. That's step number one. And then we're going to, then you're going to come over here and follow these steps and copy and make it your own along the way using Chat GPT and stuff. And that's a phenomenal plan. Phenomenal plan. And you can build yourself quite a website here with a little patience, a little piddling around. I know he's sharing screens and I
can stop sharing.
I don't know if anybody can see this since he kind of drew things a little bit to an end here, but this is www.hugomalara.com. Is that correct?
Actually, that I changed it around. That will be for my fitness one, where my
okay.
So if you want to follow me, see how I lose fat.
Hey, everybody, follow him and see how he loses fat. Everybody,
right. That sounds horrible. I mean, my fitness journey. There you go.
Is that what he's? I love you, Hugo. Hey, I'm trying to lose some fat myself, man. I'm for real. I am. So I'm kind of I'm kind of inspired by your journey, by the way.
Oh, thank you. So I put it there, and it's also because I follow the teachings of Doug Brignoli, and he passed away. So it's kind of like a way to honor his legacy as well.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right. So, but my website is melarainvesting.com. So it's my last name, investing.com, because it's for real estate investors, and basically it's to invest in yourself, invest in learning more about technology and just be effective. Melara Investing.
Like that?
Yep.
All right.
I mean, it will be all lowercase, but yeah, that's where it is. Melarainvesting.com.
Melarainvesting.com. And can they get in contact with you if let's say somebody wants to maybe pay you a little bit of money and get some help with some of this. Is that something they could do?
Anybody who wants to pay me money is welcome to contact me.
And you're
I'd be
not
happy to talk
crazy.
to you.
You're not crazy like I charge $5,000 to take on a new website case.
Oh,
So-
no. It'll all depend on what you need. I mean, if you just want to open a YouTube channel, you want to know how to do some videos. I mean, it will be less than if you're like, I want to make more sales for my business, go from 100,000 to 1,000,000 or something like that. It'll be
Right.
different. It all depend on what you need, and talk to me. I'd rather be. I like to help people succeed in business and also free up their time so they can
Right.
spend time with family and everything.
Right. Hugo's one of us, y'all. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, he's the real deal. He's a good dude. He'll take care of you. And not only that, he doesn't charge an arm and a leg either. So he's kind of like me. He's not trying to get rich off just a handful of people or something.
Yep.
And that's kind of a nice, refreshing quality. Appreciate Hugo a lot. Very much. It's been great. Does anybody have any questions for the chat room before we wrap up and call it an evening? Anybody with anything? We'll chat here for another minute and see if anybody puts anything in the chat. But before we close up here, but Hugo, thank you so much for doing this tonight, man.
Hey,
This has
man, my
been
pleasure.
great.
This was great. I really hope this helped other people, and know that with technology is all about using it over and over. After you use it, you're like, okay, I get it. But don't drown in technology. Technology is only meant to help you do one thing: connect with people.
Yeah.
That's what the real money is, connecting with people as human beings.
So true. That is so true. It's all about that connection and getting to that connection right away. And it's also kind of about looking good, having a good website, make you look good, make you look good to a prospect. Maybe it's the difference between somebody trusting that you know what you're talking about and not knowing what you're talking about too.
Yeah.
It's all really cool. And it can be pretty daunting, especially for folks in my age category and up. It's like, how do I do it? How do I build a website? Well, I don't know. It's a good question. Well, Hugo's broken it down for us where it's real easy. And I appreciate that, Hugo. And again, you want to go visit Hugo, everybody that's interested in doing this, because you might get stumped in something and you might want to use a little bit of his assistance. And Hugo, he's really, really helpful. So malarainvesting.com. And you got the scheduler there, is that right?
Yeah, if you guys go to my website, the scheduling page is right there. You guys can schedule a time.
Okay.
If no time slot works for you, email me. I mean, you could call me, but my phone number is there, but really email is the best, because sometimes I'm
Okay.
driving and I'm like, who's
For
that?
sure. Right.
So email me. I'll get back to you real quick, and we can, if we have to meet at 2 a.m. and that's the only time you can meet, I'll make it work. No worries. My kids are sleeping by that time, so we can talk.
It's awesome, Hugo. Well, I don't see any questions here in the chat or anything. So you've done a really thorough job tonight, and I really appreciate it, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, this was great. And thank you so much, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I'll make this available to you, this video, but I also want to tell everybody watching that Hugo's got a YouTube channel, and you should subscribe to Hugo's YouTube channel, because not only is he doing the inspirational weight loss thing, but he has on there videos about how to do like really low cost text messaging using Google that, keeps you from having to have REI reply or some other platform set up. If you don't have it set up, you're maybe not doing enough to set it up. You can play around with. He's got a lot of really cool tips, guys. All right. And this is what he's into in that channel, is setting up some really cool videos about how you can kind of hack Google to make your business work. Pretty cool. So you want to subscribe over there, everybody. And Hugo, love you, dude. Thanks for being here tonight. Let's do it again sometime.
Definitely. And one thing I just wanted to add to that is that when I worked at Google, working with people in different countries, I realized that we had CRMs like Salesforce, we had all this complicated stuff. I just kept it simple. So I was able to basically have a whole career working in tech, just using the tools that you have with your free Gmail. Of course, if you want to be more, have your own domains and stuff like that, your business Gmail, basically just get a Google base. That's all you need. At least that's been my experience.
And then a little bravery, a little courage. Stop being afraid of it, because you can do it. All right. It's made for you to be able to be done pretty easily with a little patience with yourself and a little creativity. So get out there, try it. All right. You can try it for free. Try building a little web page tonight while you're sitting there watching TV. Fiddle around with it on your laptop. Okay. That's how you get good. Practice a little bit. All right. So, hey, anyway, we probably ought to let everybody go. Hugo, thank you again for being here, man. We'll see you guys. See you guys next week. We're going to talk about contracts and all that for creative real estate. We're going to go through contract examples and all that good stuff. It's going to be fun. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Hugo. Love you, dude. You did great tonight.
Justin.
Man.
Love you too,
we'll
man.
talk soon.
Take care. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.